Good morning, students. Today we will learn about geography second lesson, exogenetic processes. Introduction. The forces that act on the surface of the earth due to natural agents like running water, glacier, wind, waves, etc. are called external processes or exogenetic processes. Let us see the lesson. Today we will learn 4 topics: physical weathering, chemical weathering, biological weathering, and gradation. Physical weathering. Physical weathering is the breakdown of rocks without changing their chemical composition through the action of physical forces. Exfoliation, block disintegration, granular disintegration are the different types of weathering. Exfoliation. The alternate heating and cooling on rounded rock surfaces leads to the peeling of rocks layer by layer like an onion. This is called exfoliation. Next, granular disintegration. Granular disintegration takes place in crystalline rocks where the grains of the rocks become loose and fall out. This is due to the action of temperature and frost. Next, block disintegration. Repeated expansion and contraction of rocks during day and night respectively causes stress on the joints of the rocks, which results in block disintegration. Next topic, chemical weathering. Disintegration and decomposition of rocks due to chemical reactions is called chemical weathering. Chemical weathering takes place through the process of oxidation, carbonation, solution, and hydration. Oxidation. Oxygen in the atmosphere reacts with the iron found in rocks, thus leads to the formation of iron oxide. This process, similar to the rusting of iron, pressure of air and water, is known as oxidation. Next, carbonation. Carbonation is the mixing of water with the atmospheric carbon dioxide, forming carbonic acid. Carbonation is important in the formation of caves in limestone region. When the carbonic acid reacts with the carbonate rocks, the rocks get disintegrated. Next, solution. The process of dissolution of rock substances in water results in the loosening of the rock particles. This in turn breaks down the rocks. Next, hydration. Absorption of water into the mineral structure. Certain chemicals in the rock enlarge in size in humid conditions. These minerals found in the rock swell, and this results in the development of cracks and the rock wears down. This type of weathering is called hydration. Next, biological weathering. Biological weathering occurs due to the penetration and expansion of plant roots, earthworms, burrowing animals, and some human activities. Next topic, gradation. Gradation is the process of leveling of the land by means of natural agents like rivers, groundwater, winds, glaciers, and sea waves. Gradation is the leveling, wearing down of the land surface by various natural agents. Aggradation. Aggradation is building up of landforms due to natural agents. Degradation. Degradation is eroding of land surface. Gradation equal to erosion plus transportation plus deposition. Agents of gradation. Running water. The work of running water is the most extensive among all the other agents of gradation. Rivers originate on higher landforms like mountains, hills, and plateaus that receive water from various sources like the rain, glaciers, springs, lakes, etc. Courses of river. Rivers generally originate from mountains and end in a sea or lake. The course of a river is divided into the upper course, the middle course, and the lower course. Next, the upper course. Erosion is the most dominant action of river in the upper course. In this course, a river usually tumbles down the steep mountain slopes. The land features curved by a river. In its upper course are V-shaped valleys, gorges, canyons, rapids, potholes, spurs, and waterfalls. Next, the middle course. The river enters the plain in its middle course. The volume of water increases with the confluence of many tributaries and thus increases the load of the river. Thus, the predominant action of a river is transportation. The river in the middle course develops some typical landforms like alluvial fans, floodplains, meanders, oxbow lakes, etc. Next, the lower course. The river moving downstream across a broad level plain is loaded with debris brought down from its upper and middle courses. Large deposits of sediments are found at the level bed, and the river splits into a number of channels called distributaries. The main work of the river here is deposition, and it develops typical landform like delta and estuary. Okay students, today we learned physical weathering, chemical weathering, biological weathering and gradation. Next class we will learn erosion and deposition. Thank you students.